town あなたと手をつないでふわふわな抹茶クレープ食べ歩きするウィーケンドスマートミラーでアートコーディネーションブスドライバーは AI 心臓のドキドキは real夜の街は beautiful 今流行りは8 bit 20世紀がクラシー Inside my head 流れる music 中央行くフェラリー抱擁せる太陽まで何回でも I love you あなたに伝えたいの I want to fly into your heart 時空を超えていくCall my name あなたと笑いたいの100年後も1000年後もずっと be with you 星空をナイトクルーズ土星までおよそ10分遠ざかる地球に2人で手を振ろう月に一周した my friend 火星で暮らす my family 私はずっとあなたの一番そばにいたい何回でも I love you あなたに伝えたいの I want to fly into your heart 時空を超えていく何回でも Call my name あなたと笑いたいの100年後も1000年後もずっと be with you手を挙げて Clap your hands 海の向こうまで Clap your hands 届きますように手を叩こう手を叩こうほら一緒に Everybody clap your hands 空の向こうまで Clap your hands 響きますように手を叩こう手を叩こう光さす僕たちの未来恥にをかすたび負けの意味ないタイミングあの魚みたいに Swimming Swimming 引き寄せるのライティングまだ見えないよ baby この先には何があるの
Hello everyone. Hello. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to stream. Sorry it took so long for me to actually start up because I literally sat down and was like, well, it's time to start. It's time to go. And then I recognized that all my water was gone. I didn't have any water left in my water bottle, so I was like, I gotta get this because I know for sure that I'm gonna be talking and yapping a lot this stream due to the Archon quest. But yeah, that is why we were in the starting soon screen for a little longer. Hello Sky, welcome first to the stream. Wow. Awesome. But yeah, today we're gonna be playing through the last Archon quest. I played through the prison grizzly The Risley ones, I played through them myself. So yeah, if you haven't played through the Genshin Archon quest yet, and you miss some information and you don't know where the story currently is, it might be best not to be here because there are gonna be probably a lot of spoilers and a lot of misinformation if you haven't played through the end yet. But yeah, the last quest that is currently available. Hello Pengy, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing awesome. Everyone, give some looks to Pengy. I don't know if the emote is approved yet, but Pengy made a very cute emote. It's also already in the Discord, the nosebleed one. I don't know if Twitch has approved it yet, but it's very cute, and I absolutely love it. It's so adorable. I cannot wait to use it. But yeah, I hope everyone has been doing good. My day was so fucking slow. It's insane because I had so much work to catch up to because yesterday there was so much stress around like NetDream, and I was like, I gotta help out other people before I can finish my own stuff. So today I was just working on so much different things. I'm so glad. Yeah, it was so awesome. I watched most of your VOD back this morning when I was working on commissions. It was so cute, and I love the other emote you were working on as well. The scare, this is fine emote. So cute. But yeah, let's just switch up to Genshin so Twitch will not smack my head for putting in the wrong category. There we go. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. Eh. Apologies, wrong one, wrong screen. But yeah. For anyone that hasn't played through the Genshin Archon quest yet, there will be a lot of spoilers today because we're almost at the end. There's only one story left to do, so yeah, we are almost there. I've been so late to it because everyone that I know has already played through all the Archon quests. So a lot of people have been pressuring me to actually finish them because they want to talk lore with me, and I love Genshin lore. But yeah, I missed all the information from the last chapter, so I hope to find out about it today. I'm very curious. I've heard that it's very good, so yeah, I don't know why I am on top of this thing. And also, another thing, I have started to build her a tiny bit. She's level 80, I think, currently, so I've been trying my best to get her to be better, but all this is still bad. She at least does a tiny bit more damage than she used to. But all of the talents, oh, you can't see, but all the talents are all still at level 4 as well, so I have to farm for that, but I will do that another day and not today. But yeah, got a bunch to do. I feel called out for what? That you said that you were pressuring me for the story? Because yeah, you are one of the people.
Take it easy.
Thank you for
I think there's like, after we finish up the story, I think we have the ability to pull. We have a few primogems, so we can do that after. We'll finish the quest first. Deluge of Wrathful Waters. This is the day you get out of prison and you proceed to complete the paperwork for your release as arranged. Alright. Okay, this full. I'm very curious. The last chapter ended on Neviette, Cloringe, and Risley blocking the door with all the... What was it again? Like the primordial sea water. Was it primordial sea? I don't even know. But the sea water, the poison stuff. I think that's where it ended. So yeah, let's see. Some time has passed since the incident in the fortress of Meadowpeak, and your sentence here is almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today?
Is there?
Oh, today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the fortress.
No longer prisoners.
We gotta go
Yippee.
complete the release procedures now.
Masquerade of the Guilty. Ooh. Talk to the receptionist. We can do that, yeah. I do want to say, when I played through all the prison quests, it was so annoying to play through them because the map of the prison is so confusing on, even though it does light up a tiny bit on which floor you are supposed to be on, but still it kind of fucked with my brain because every time I was just like, so where do I need to be exactly? Is this not the right teleporter? I got confused a lot when playing it. Get out of prison.
Please sign
yes,
here.
finally.
This document will be effective
I
immediately
wasn't
upon
even in
signing,
prison for a
and you two may
legitimate
exit the
reason
fortress
at
of
all,
Narrapede
so
via the
I kind
regular
of wasted
channels.
time just being in prison,
It's been
even
so
though I
long
didn't
since
even
we've
have
been
to be
the
had to be
surface.
there.
Let's hurry up and... Huh?
Oh god,
What's happening?
I do not know what's happening.
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's cross the dude.
I don't know what it was. Isn't it still from the door being slammed? Maybe. I guess I still can't go out of prison. They're trying to keep me here. They're trying to keep me locked up. Was I that big of a criminal for eating some cake?
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years
Oh.
of serving as the warden here, I've developed
I
a sense for
see.
distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall
I
our
hope
last
that the
incident,
fortress
if
is
there really
okay,
were
or
a
else we're
problem,
in
there
trouble
would be
being
crowds
here.
of inmates in a panic right now.
If there would be trouble with the
You've got a
fortress, that would be
point.
so awful.
Okay, seems we
If
need
they
to
had
get
to
back
let
up
go
to
of all the
surface and
prisoners.
ask about what happened.
Jeez.
By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
Wait, seriously?
Pipe cleaning day.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Yep. It's you two.
I have never
Are you
played
leaving
Genshin.
now?
I mean, kind of blessed for
right.
you that you've
Today
never
is our
played
last day
Genshin,
in
because
prison.
if you get
But
into
now
Genshin,
that Paimon
it's very
said
easy
that,
to
it doesn't
get
feel like you
addicted
were confined
and
here.
become
It's
a
actually
gambling
been pretty
addict.
Oh yeah,
I've been through
Paimon
it.
feels fond of this place now. Well, then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
Oh my god, too real.
If
Yeah, but
you've
actually
signed the
though.
release
No, but I
papers,
will
then
say,
you're free to
if
go.
you enjoy
The guards will escort
story
you
type
out.
games and just exploring,
going to
Genshin
see
is
us
definitely
off?
worth playing. I feel like the story is just so good,
I knew
even
you'd
though
ask.
sometimes they
All
take
right,
a
sure.
little long. You definitely
go.
have to sit down for them, but they're so
Wow,
worth it.
you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I
Bro,
see.
Paimon is everything except
After
polite.
being
What are
down
you...
here for so long,
Grizzly, what are you
imagine you must
saying?
feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
Good
I hope you
grub.
won't be here as
Yes.
convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble.
Getting in trouble just to
It seems
see
our race in
Risley
the
in
Fortress of
prison.
Narrapede is finished.
Bruh, I'm about to
the
steal
end of
shit
another
just so I
chapter
can
in
see
our
him
journey.
again.
And since
You
we're
made
in
me
love
do
with
this,
the
Risley.
Risley. To come here, we should probably
So
go
do we
report
like
to him now.
Paimon or no?
Next up, the
I mean, a lot of
Paimon.
people think Paimon is annoying due to her
You're
voice
going to
actress.
see Monsieur
I mean,
Neuvillette?
Paimon has a very high-pitched voice,
Please
and
pass on
most
our
voice
kind
lines in the
regards.
game are done by Paimon.
I'm
So I
sure just
understand
your
people who
regards will
can't
do,
listen to
no?
high-pitched voices like her
Aw,
often
I
think she's
believe it would
annoying,
be the
but I really
polite
like
thing to
Paimon
do.
personally.
You're right. I've heard the
We
ballet
do not
has been
like Paimon.
terribly
No,
busy
you
these
don't like
days.
Paimon.
Tell him that I hope he
It's
hasn't been
different.
overwhelmed
I
by the
personally
recent
like
string
Paimon.
of
Paimon
troubles.
is just a cute little goober. She's kind of relatable, you know, just she will do anything to eat a good snack. But yeah, a lot of people don't like her purely because of her voice. Wait, yeah. I was like, where do I need to go? Hi, Ripu. Hello, Raya. Hello. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, back to the big place. Interesting. I'm good. Just got home from college. Ooh, how was college? You have a fun time? Nyum.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
Yeah, there is a bunch of people. Are they here to visit Neviette or what?
Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Yes, I'm a freshman, so I'm starting with only 2 classes. Student development and Spanish. Today was
Oh, and
Spanish,
so
we were going
busy.
over some verb expressions
Seems
and
a
stuff.
lot
Oh,
has been
okay.
happening.
I see. That sounds like fun. Only 2 classes though. Will it not feel like very repetitive if you only have 2 different classes?
Neuvillette!
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment.
What the fuck,
As there
Nivea?
are
I
some
come here
urgent
for your
matters I must
ass and
tend
then
to
you're
first.
busy?
In the
Bruh.
meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
Bruh, Nivea, is Nivea really this busy that he can't even talk to us in his, just in between? Bruh.
All right.
The blue creature
should wrap
thingy, I
things up for
forgot
now.
this species name. She sounds
Are you
like
done with your
Rarity.
work?
Melusines? Yeah, they,
Yes,
I mean,
sorry to keep you waiting.
so I feel like maybe it
Today
even
should
could
be
be
the
the
day
same
you were
voice
released
actor
from the
because I've seen
Fortress of
so many
Meropide.
times with Genshin,
And it appears
like
that you've
voice
managed
actors
to complete all the
sharing
release paperwork.
names.
That's right. And we came here to see you
Or
right
not,
away.
wait, not sharing names. I mean sharing popular voice actors. It's so crazy because Zhongli's voice actor,
massive
for
whale.
example, he also
Do you have
voices
any idea what
Torbjorn
that
from
might be?
Overwatch, and it do not even sound the
Judging
same,
from
but
your
it's still the
description,
same voice
that
actor, and I'm
cannot
like,
have occurred
holy
in
shit.
any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A
how
whale
what?
of that size and shape cannot usually be found in
About
the waters of
Zhongli?
Teyvat.
Yeah, it is crazy that
Therefore,
Zhongli
we
shares
can
the same
only
voice
assume
actor
that
as
child is
Torbjorn.
presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? And is he okay?
I'm pretty sure the voice actor from Zhongli not only voices Torbjorn from Overwatch, but also voices the crocodile from the Sonic franchise. I forgot how that fucker is called, but like Vector, I don't know. I don't know how the crocodile is called, but I must keep my perspective intact. Isn't my husband Neuvillette so handsome? Welcome, Kuro. Kuro, your husband, aka Neuvillette, was too busy working, so he couldn't talk to me. I think you should tell your husband that I'm a little bit more important than his silly work.
Most people
but
wouldn't
okay.
be capable of entering in the first place.
Who is the
I'm not
VA with the
completely
white
sure
hair?
how
Because
he
his
could have
voice is so
gotten there
familiar. I do
myself.
not know, actually. I can look it up. Neuvillette VA. The voice actor from... Oh, wait. Can I get the English one, please? Not Japanese. The Neuvillette voice actor is called Ray Chase. He also voices a character from Jujutsu Kaisen. Does he voice any other, like, characters from video games? Not any that I really know. I'm pretty sure he voices popular characters, but I just personally don't know them because I don't watch that much anime. No, I don't recognize any of them. Oh, he also voices Bruno from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That is a more popular character, I guess. But yeah, okay, wait, what's the longest stream you've done before? I've once had a stream of 8
Yes?
hours. That is
What
the
is
only
it?
time I've had that long of a stream. But that was the longest stream I've ever had, which was my, I think second outfit stream back in 2020 or 2021. And I did a hardcore Minecraft and
It turns out that I just
karaoke and
received a
silly
report about
games
this
and stuff.
particular matter.
But that's
In
a very
fact,
long
that's
time ago.
exactly what I was busy with a moment ago.
Also, fun
The
fact,
source
the
of the
English
tremor
voice
was here
actor
on the surface near
voices
Poisson.
Dottore
After
and
the
Po
shaking
from
stopped, the water
Wait, the
levels in the
same
Poisson area
Nuviet's voice
rose
actor
at
also
an
voices
alarming rate.
Dottore? That's
The water
crazy.
levels rose? Oh no!
Ah.
What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a
Oh,
short period of
Hello,
time, and have already
Himurachiya.
returned
Welcome
to
to the
normal now.
stream.
However,
Hope you
I
are
still
having a
have a
good time.
bad feeling
Welcome.
about the whole
Now
phenomenon.
you're older and stronger, so you can
If the
easily
change in
double
water
that
levels
time.
is connected with the
16
leaking primordial
hours? Are you
seawater,
insane? I
the
don't know.
situation in
I mean,
Poisson may be much
maybe
worse
I
than it
would be able
appears.
to stream for 16
Water should be
hours.
in
I at
Poisson,
least don't
right?
have that many
We need to go
responsibilities
check on her.
anymore that I would probably be able to. I just don't know what I'll do for 16 hours. I don't know if I'm entertaining enough to watch for 16 hours in a row as well.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll
So
have
what
to
is
ask you
hitting the
two to go to
surface that
Poisson
there's so
first.
many
I'll
earthquake
meet you there
thingies
to check on
happening?
the situation once I finish things here.
Okay, Nivea.
There's no time to lose. Let's get going.
Let's get going.
Please be careful.
Wait, I don't know how to see the chat rules again. What are your rules on mentioning other streamers? Because we want to talk about something, but I don't want to break a rule. I mean, I don't mind if you want to talk about something and another streamer has done or something. I don't care. As long as you're not, like, actively, like, promoting another streamer, like, go watch them instead of me. Then I don't mind. I meant that the English VA of Dottore also voiced. I see. It's like the complete opposite of the character spectrum. Yeah, true. No, I was like, huh? Does the same VA have the... did Nuviet and Dottore have the same VA? I was like, huh? I mean, it could have been possible, but I was like, there ain't no way. Oh, I'm so happy I already have this teleport. Jesus Christ. Honestly, long stream is doable. I think if you have something that keeps your attention, like a JRPG or
What
something.
happened here?
Yeah, I mean, true, but I'm also... You know what's the issue with a long stream for me? It personally is because I don't know what to talk about for that long. And I also have ADHD, so I don't think, like, my brain will agree with me for playing in the same game
Nadia
or,
should be around
like,
here,
2
right?
games in
We
16
need to
hours
make
of
sure
time.
she's still...
Because I just get distracted
That means
too
we need
easily.
to check on her.
But yeah, I definitely want to try to do at least longer streams than I usually do in the future. Because, like, my longest time streaming nowadays is, like, maybe around, like, the 3-hour mark. That is, like, a very long stream for me. So maybe I'll try to do longer than that in the future, but I don't know. I feel like, even if I do a short stream, like 1 hour, 2 hours, I'm still happy with it because I just have fun and I don't think I should try to hit a certain time mark to do a successful stream. I don't know.
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
I was just gonna say I plan on doing a 50-80 hour stream of just Valorant competitive. I asked the longest you've done because I wanted to ask for advice.
Alright!
50 or 80 hours is long, girl. If you do that, just do a subathon instead. If you plan to stream for that long. At least then you can feel like you're achieving something with doing that time.
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Also, I hope your mental will approve of that, Raya. Doing Valorant competitive for that long? Jeez. That is a very strong mindset.
My leg! My leg!
Subathon is when you have others increase time by
this have happened?
donoing or and whatnot. Yeah.
It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
And if you like worry about maybe not receiving enough donations or subscribers or whatever for doing a subathon, you can also, if you do a game like Valorant, you can also do like with every game of Valorant competitive that I win, I increase the timer by 15 or 20 minutes. You can do something like that if you worry about not getting enough donations. Because I've seen a lot of smaller VTubers and streamers wanting to do subathons, but being scared that they're going to stream for a very short time due to the amount of viewers they have or donators. So you can always add like extra rules to a subathon to still make it work. The longest I've ever done was 23 hours and it was already death. Yeah, that is crazy. Almost a day. Very impressive though. I plan on doing that. I just forgot what's called a subathon. I see. Oh, the every win sounds good. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a good idea if you worry about other.
We heard there was a situation
about not
in
enough
Brussels,
people being there,
so
for
we came as
example.
quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose.
Navia, sad.
It caused quite the disturbance, in
Sad,
fact.
bro. Navia, don't cry. Bro, I was already so sad, like 2 or 3 quests ago when Navia's quest was happening. I was so sad when Navia was sobbing all the time. I was just like, my queen, don't cry.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg.
But I'm
He's
supposed to
pretty
start an
shaken
hour,
up.
so let me make an
When the
official
water
announcement
level
on what
rose,
it's
he
called.
desperately climbed up to the roof.
I
Once
hope
the
you
water
have a
receded and
fun
he saw
time,
the
Ryan.
ground, he
Good
became
luck.
terrified and eventually...
Oh god.
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad
Bro
1
fucking died.
and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge.
Saddest moment of Genshin, Navia crying? That's not true. That
I'm
is
sorry.
not the saddest moment
Where
in
were we?
Genshin. Saddest moment
this
in Genshin
situation
was, of
in
course, when
Brussels?
that one dude died in Leeway.
Right.
I forgot how
Allow
he
me
was
to
even
explain.
called. Was that even in Leeway? Maybe it was in Inazuma, I don't know. I don't remember.
A little earlier,
What the fuck is that guy
we
called
suddenly
again?
heard a loud noise.
There's always like memes
At
about
first,
like...
everyone thought that something might
Was
have
it
exploded on
Tepe?
an aqua bus.
Tepe? Was it
before
he
we
called
knew
like
it,
that? Like everyone always
Water
goes like
started
saddest moment in
pouring out
Genshin.
from everywhere. The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater.
I mean, it probably was primordial
Some people
seawater.
didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape.
That was in Inazuma. Oh, okay. Okay, my
As
brain
the
was
water
just
levels
silly then.
rose, they suddenly
I don't
disappeared.
remember completely because that's so long time ago.
They were all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant
Jesus.
heights.
Bro, Genshin is going crazy with the deaths, like, in this region. What the hell? People are just
The Spina
dying in the most
Dorsala
awful
initiated
ways
rescue
now.
operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again.
Oh god.
All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents.
So
We
they
still
don't
haven't
even know how
completed the
many
head count,
people have
but
died?
we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Oh god.
Is there any way we can help Navia?
Bro, who's gonna give the notice to Neviat so he can fix his shit? What the fuck, bro? Yeah, we're here
Thank
to help.
you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Wait!
Don't say that now. That's what friends are for.
Are Silver and Malus dead? No way, wait. I was just like, where are they? Wait. Hold up. I was just like, when that shot happened, where Navia was just standing, I was like, wait. Fuck. Ain't no way. Did they die?
Demoiselle, we've got a situation here.
I'll be right there.
No way. Bro.
Sorry, I need to go for now.
No. That is
And
so
there she
sad.
goes.
Navia lost so much of
Seems it
her
might be
family
well
already,
before
and
she
her
can take
new
a break.
family also died. Oh. They cannot keep hurting my girl Navia like this. Go hurt another character from Genshin. Kid, leave Navia alone. Jesus.
Okay.
Hoyoverse.
The wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count.
Does
More
Hoyoverse just
support has
hate
just
Navia or
arrived, so
something? Like, what the fuck? They
suppose
first make
I
her cry
finally
in
have
her
a
own
moment
story,
to
then they
focus on my own
kill all of
matters.
her last family.
Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue
Did they
doing our
just
best
jump
to
in
rescue
though, or
others.
what happened?
I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
I can go to your father's
Huh?
grave, yeah.
Right now?
Thank you.
Oh god. Well, I would imagine this cemetery is gonna get larger after this quest.
Take it easy.
They gotta have some, gotta do some extra digging after this one. Oh god.
Not a lot of people here.
You know what was fucked up though? About this cemetery with her dad. Her dad is like the rich guy there. He has the most pretty tombstone.
Paimon doesn't think there'd
Why
be a
do
ton
all
of
the other
people
ones
here
are the
visiting
square ones?
graves.
Right. That's
You need to
How
split the
things
work,
are
the
now.
others dig and you fill the holes.
the living are so exhausted.
In what kind of way
that
do
they've
you want
no
me to fill the
strength
holes?
to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
Hutao partying right now? I don't know. Does Hutao also do business overseas? Oh, stop crying, woman. You're gonna make me sad.
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again.
Oh.
What
Well, I
should we
mean,
do,
I think Silver
Papa?
and Melusa will come back here one more time to also be in a grave, but okay.
What happened to them?
What the fuck do you think happened to them, Paimon? You stupid?
Everyone
Bruh.
agreed on the rescue plan, but still... I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
Bruh.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could
Also,
at
this
least
is the
hold
first
a
time I
funeral for
realized
my
that
father.
Navia only wears
And I
one
know
glove
where he rests.
and is
As
not
for
wearing
Malus
two
and
gloves.
Silver, they're just...
I didn't know that.
I just can't...
Oh god.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I
That's
didn't
sad.
expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
Picnicking
How
on
could
someone's
Master
grave?
ever be upset
I don't know
with
if that's
you,
that
Demoiselle?
polite or respectful,
Yet
but
the
okay.
cemetery is the
Sure,
home
whatever.
of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet.
Bruh,
But
no
when I
need yet.
do,
You should
I
have bought one.
hope you'll
You
let
should
me
have
be
bought one,
buried
Malus.
beside
You
Master
needed one.
Camus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
Man. That hurts
That
now.
makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
Nah.
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff.
For real.
What do you mean by
Kinda
saving
dark.
me a trip? I'd make
After
the
this
journey
quest
even if I had
is
to visit
finished, you can
two
find a
somewhere
flower
else.
leaf, I don't know,
promise to let them
of
rest in
Lumidouche
peace here.
bells and rainbow roses on their grave in the
Here I am
graveyard.
breaking that promise.
Or to represent a parting and the wish for reading.
I'm sorry
that is
for
that is
letting
so
you see me
cool.
in a
That is
mess
such
like
a cool
this.
detail.
I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But
Bro, but I will say,
she
like,
understands how you
if
feel.
you put
I'd always
Genshin
thought I
now
could make my
next to
wishes come true.
Genshin when around like the first 3
Now that I
years of
think about
Genshin, it has
I've
changed
never
so much.
solely
It got
relied
like
on me.
way more real.
Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's
Story
help.
writing definitely got better
Rose and
over the
Silver
years.
have helped me so much. But by contrast,
It's fucked up though that they
could do
pushed all the
nothing
trauma of
for them.
Fontaine on one character,
so
aka
sorry.
Navia. Poor
You
girl.
can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took
Jeez.
place here.
Obena,
Why do we want a list of the
Khan.
victims?
Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville,
She said Corina, but I
Julianne.
first heard Farina. I was like,
And
whoa,
Son.
Farina died.
as well as Malus
But no.
and Silver.
Genshin really been
So,
cranking up the sad more notes.
everyone else is
Yeah, for
safe.
real. I mean, the lore has always
But
been sad
still,
and tragic, but they've
it's
started to put it
okay.
in quests and no longer
I
only in
know what
books you
you're
pick up, for
thinking.
example. Yeah, I really felt the change
You're right.
when the Kari Bear
We
storyline.
lost Malus and Silver.
When that story was put,
We were able to save more than we
you
anticipated.
know, when that quest went live, I was like,
overall outcome
Genshin is different.
indicates that
Genshin
the
is different now.
cost
When I played through that
was
quest.
worth it.
Right.
By the way, so I apparently
that
have been
way,
following you
Navia.
on Twitter for a while,
One
but just the
person
other
might
day
be
saw a
safe
tweet
at
of
the
yours and checked your
expense of
commission site
another,
and
sure,
how are
but
your prices so
that
low?
isn't
Sort of sounded
something we
rude.
should ever consider a
My prices
trade.
have been lower
Malus and
for
Silver
a
were
longer
not the
time.
price for
I only
saving
recently
anyone.
actually increased my
They're
pricing
heroes.
since
You're
like
right.
start of February, like
Thank you, Paimon.
2nd or 3rd of February
What
or
you
something.
said just now was
But
pretty
my
amazing,
pricing
actually.
is low because
I'll remember your words.
I don't really take that much
Oh,
time doing commissions. Like each commission maybe
really?
takes me like 3 or 4
Seems
hours.
you've become more eloquent in the time
And I
since
really
we
want
last
to
met.
make my commissions available for every type of client.
The knave?
I don't know.
What are you doing here?
My issue with
Is everything going well on your
oh
side?
no, it's not really an issue,
Yes,
but
my people are
when
carrying
I
out the
started
mission
doing
according to your request.
when I
All the
started being a
residents of
VTuber,
Poisson have
I
been
had
evacuated,
the issue
and
that
we're
I
preparing to
didn't have that
relocate
much
them to
money, so
higher
I couldn't
ground.
have a lot of nice
As
looking
for these
stuff
supplies, we
when
have
I started
everything
out,
taken
and
care
I
of.
just want to be
There's
there
no
for
need to worry.
the content
Thank you
creators
very
and
much.
VTubers that want to start out but want to have nice looking things, so that's
you
why my
two know
prices
each other?
are lower than the average. So yeah.
We just met recently. Right, Miss
So it definitely
Navia.
has a fault behind it. It's not like
Usually,
it's not
I
that I'm
call
just
this a
that I
coincidental
don't think my
encounter.
art is bad
that
or
doesn't
anything. That's
quite
not the
fit
case.
this time.
Navia's
Besides, it never even
spotted.
crossed my mind
Yeah,
that a Fatui
Lay.
Harbinger would come looking for
Navia's
me.
sad. Navia's sad moment, Lay.
Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui,
Spotted
which
a
allowed
wild
us
lay
to complete the
spawning.
rescue
Yeah.
and evacuation work so
If
quickly.
Navia's mentioned, he
Mutual
was
aid
spawned,
is
but he
essential
was
to
it was a
fostering
late
positive
spawn, Lay, I
developments.
will say.
We were
Navia's been
already
on the
in the
stream
area
for a
in
while
any
now.
case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than
Why
you
did you
let
make
on.
her sad? I
I'm sure
didn't,
you
bro.
understand
Melusa
that.
Silver died. That is what was
I
sad. I didn't
apologize
kill
for all the
Melusa
ways in
Silver.
which I tested you previously.
Some stupid water
We've
killed
never
him,
worked
not
with a
me.
Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and
But
taking
honestly,
headcounts in various
I
locations.
always feel
I
like,
hear that they've also
of
prepared a large
course,
amount of
Genshin is
emergency
trying to make
supplies.
the Fatui
quite
look like
surprised.
the big bad of
This is
Genshin
nothing
Impact.
to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply
You
the
know,
way of
the
powerful
Fatui are stealing
organizations to act
noses, giving it to the
forcefully, whether they are
Tsaritsa.
doing
Oh
good
god, they
or
are so
ill.
bad people.
You've witnessed
Like,
that
they always make it
firsthand
seem
in
like
any
that,
case.
or the story really
As I've told
forces you
this
to think
traveler
that way.
before, I know of
But
the
I've really
prophecy,
been like,
and I intend to prevent the impending
Fatui are not that
disaster.
bad people. I really feel
Lending
like
your
at the end of
organization a hand
Genshin,
was a
it's
natural
gonna be
first
flipped or
step in
something, and the
accomplishing
Fatui
that.
are actually doing
As
something
such,
good.
do not
I really
be
feel that way
troubled by
because
this token of our sincerity.
Fatui don't really do that much
Perhaps
bad
one
things.
day, you'll
And
also
Navia's
be able
working
to help
together
me
with the
in the
Fatui, so
same
how
way.
bad can the Fatui
Without your
actually be if Navia
there
trusts
would have
them,
been
you know?
many more casualties.
Your
I
fault, you
won't
could have
forget
stopped
your
it.
kindness.
They tried to blow up
Furthermore,
Leeway. That was only
I
one Fatui,
sincerely
remember?
regret
That was
what
not all of
happened
them.
to
That was
Malus and
Turtog, yeah.
Silver. I
The
only
last
wish that my
Fatui
people could have
agent
arrived a
for a
little
reason.
earlier to prevent this from happening.
Because he's stupid.
Don't say that. You and your
The Fatui's goal
subordinates
isn't
did
that bad,
everything
bringing
you
down
could.
Celestia, but some of their methods to achieve that goal are
As
bad.
Paimon said,
I mean,
Malus and
yeah.
Silva didn't choose
That
to
is true,
sacrifice
but
themselves for any
I
specific
don't know, maybe they
person,
feel really
and they weren't the
like
price paid for other
that
salvation.
is the only way how
They
they can achieve it.
chose to become heroes
Let's
themselves.
be real, that
I've never liked hearing people put it that way.
Sumeru,
It's like trying to relieve pain by
Dottore
saying
obviously
some
did something really
noble-sounding
awful
words.
to try to get the
But right now, there's nothing more suitable.
gnosis. Wait,
They
what?
really did
Did he get
become
it through?
heroes.
You're right.
I don't even remember the
sorry
entire
for your
Sumeru
loss,
quest
Miss
anymore,
Navia.
but I don't think Nahida would have given it willingly to the Fatui, so...
Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that
They're just
people always say
misunderstood.
that prophecies
I
represent
feel like
fate.
they do have a good cause, they
Fortunately,
just...
I've never been one for
people-
such opinions.
They just act too
So,
aggressively on it,
you're
maybe?
one who will try to change fate then?
Of course.
I don't know, I feel like
that is why
the
I'm
end of
going to
Genshin will
Hotel
be
Bouffe
crazy,
d'été.
and it
I
will all
still
be
have some
explained,
things
so...
to take care of, and the
We just gotta
children need
pray
my
that
attention.
Genshin will keep on banging the way they do
By the
for
way,
another
traveler,
2-3
Paimon,
years.
One more thing.
Alright, then we'll just...
Private hospital in Sumeru does it necessary. Of course.
This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for
I
a moment so
accidentally,
you could tell us
I
something
actually
important.
recently
That
revisited
is
the
a
hospital
clever and useful
place in
conversation
Sumeru.
technique, which
Because when I
do like to
originally did
use
that
when
quest, I never
necessary.
really explored
But
the
there's no
hospital
need
that much,
today.
and I
It would not hurt to have
accidentally
Miss
clicked
Navia
through a lot of
listening
the story.
Traveler,
And I
I'm
missed,
sure you remember
missed
that
something
I said
about
we could
it,
work
and then
together when we
recently
had the
I
chance.
was doing
You
some
and I
chest
both know that
hunting
there
in
may be
Sumeru,
issues
and I
with
found
the
out that there was an
primordial
entire
sea.
cave system
Previously, it was
around the
fortress of
hospital area, and I was
Maricade's
like,
sluice
huh?
gate, and this time it was the water levels
So
in Poisson.
I've only recently
These
found out
are
about the
both
cave being there,
signals.
because I first didn't even, like, see it.
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times and seem to be worth investigating
So
in
funny to
many
see,
ways. Judging by the dating
like the
of the ruins, they
cutscene
may be
scenery
related
parts
to the
in a quest,
prophecy
and then
the
I
coming
see
crisis.
like unopened
The
chests
situation is
and
becoming
time
more
trial
urgent,
things that I still
so
have to do.
any pertinent information will prove extremely
It's
precious.
just Genshin showing
My
me
people
you haven't
initially came to
explored
prepare
enough.
for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck. And at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task.
Okay. I can
The
do
House of
so.
the Hearth's members see each other as family. But Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such.
That is weird though.
even
I
though
don't
you
want
are
to
not
judge
from the house.
Lynette, Linny, and
I'm sure
Femina
you
for
already
seeing me as
understand how
family.
earnest
I
they
haven't done that
consider their
much for
friendship
them.
with you to
I've helped
be.
them through a legal trial, and
I feel kinda
helped Feminine not
The
dying
intel I
in the
just shared
last,
about the
cha-
ruins
last
could fetch a
quest,
high
but
price.
I feel like they're
But
kinda...
since the children consider you family,
Maybe it's
only
because they're
natural
orphans
that I
or something
freely
that they
share with
just
you.
see other people really close too fast or something, because
Ruins, right?
I don't see Lynette, Linny, and Fermina as
Excuse me,
family.
but
I'm not
may
that
I
close
tag
to
along?
them.
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go
Just
back
accept that the
and
knave
plop
is your
myself
father
into
now.
a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point
Father.
in being depressed while we still have a
Father
disaster on our
Alucino.
hands. As my father's
To show
successor,
some
I
Lynette
must live
appreciation,
up to the
please.
hopes
I
you
love
had in me.
Lynette. Lynette is definitely my favorite
Besides,
out of the three.
I'm
so
also doing this for myself.
Lynette is a
I need
cutie.
something
She
a
does speak like a
distraction
robot, but
to keep my
that's
mind
okay.
off Malus and Silver.
We will just blame her robot voice on trauma or something.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
We'll go to the
All
ruins.
right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Poisson.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Ooh. Free stuff. Also, I wanted to say a little thing because I saw this happening on Twitter a lot. So I kind of want to speak my mind about it. A lot of people have been hating on Genshin characters lately. With the release of Xianyun, for example, and also some designs in the past. Which is about Hoyoverse sexualizing characters when designing them. And I just want to say, because I was like, I was kind of like, my fingers were itching to actually retweet that or quote retweet that with my thoughts, but I just want to say, none of the characters in Genshin are sexualized, in my opinion. All designs are just designs. If you look at Raiden Shogun and you see a short skirt and think that is in any type of way over-sexualized or hot or sexy or whatever, that is just your way of looking at a character and their clothes. Because a clothes on a character does not make them sexual in any type of way. I just want that. I just want to say that. Because even if the characters in Genshin would be nude, that still doesn't mean you have to sexualize them. That is just purely your personal opinion on how you look on a character. That's not... Because when Genshin was creating all these characters, they were not thinking like, oh, we're giving them all short skirts and showing naked legs to make them sexy for you. That is not what happened. That's not how people design characters. So I wanted to say that on Twitter so bad, but it was like, if I do that, all the 14-year-old kids that think that way are gonna attack my account. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't do it. But yeah. And then they were saying something like, Linny not being over-sexualized, but how the hell are you gonna say that Raiden Shogun, for example, is over-sexualized due to her short skirt? But then saying that Linny isn't, because fucking Linny... Bro looks so... He could be working at a sexy place with his outfit, I'm just saying. No, okay, yeah, I just don't feel like, that is a proper statement to have, saying that characters are over-sexualized by Hoyoverse. I just wanted to say that. Because it's been on my mind for too long. Hating on Genshin characters comes around every few weeks. Yeah, but I feel like those are also the people that hate on other things that Genshin does often. For example, like the Lantern Ride events. I feel like those are like the same type of people. And I'm just like, bro, just accept the game for how it is. Are there gonna be parts that you don't like? Yes. Do you have to talk about that every single time? No. Like, please. I feel like if you say something negative about something, you can also say something positive that you like about the game at the same time. But that's just me.
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Scaramouche is over-sexualized because he's way too hot. Yeah, but I don't feel the same, so that is literally you thinking he's old. I don't... Scaramouche is like the last character I would think is old. Bro looks like... Bro, he looks so goofy. I don't understand how you even like him that much. He's just a goofy goober. That's kind of how I think about all the boy characters in Genshin. I just feel like they're always too goofy. I cannot take them seriously. There's like a few exceptions of characters of like the guys that I will be like, oh yeah, they're awesome. They are so cool, instead of they're goofy. One of them is Toma, actually. Toma is one of the characters that I'm like, bro, Toma is so cool. I will love Toma forever. Scaramouche is not over-sexualized, he's sexualized just right. Nah, I disagree, It's just 14-year-old girls and Sky simping for Scaramouche and no one else. Also, fun domain. I didn't feel like we would be in a domain for this quest, so that was fun at least. We do have to watch out for chests though, because that is like the scariest thing about these domains for me is the feeling that I might miss a chest in the areas. So we gotta watch out for secret chests, because I don't want to miss them. I miss out on those sweet 2 Primogems. Linny got hard backlash from the Korean community. LOL, I think it was because they thought that MiHoYo was censoring their female characters and not the husbands. Linny with the garter stockings was too much, I guess. Apparently. Once again, though, I don't feel like Linny is a hot character. Oh, that killed me! The fuck, Genshin?
I see everything.
Bruh.
Right now. Right
Bruh.
here.
Hoya first killed me. No, but I feel like it's just it's personal opinion if you think the character is hot or not. So because of that, you cannot say that a character is over-sexualized. That is just my pure opinion, because you can look at a character that has I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I will just say the same thing as I just did, trying to explain myself. But yeah, it's just how you look at it. Also, I think that because of that, I was not like, actually supposed to land on that thing. Maybe it was my own fault falling through the hole exactly on that part. Killing myself.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
At least Paimon we can get in the water.
A lot of it too.
Imagine if Navia died in
would
this
most
quest.
likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Bruh.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater.
Imagine Paimon just pushes Navia in the seawater right now. Honestly, even though that's kind of fucked up, I would be laughing so fucking loud if Paimon pushes Navia in.
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you.
Okay.
Perhaps we'll find the exit just
you can,
up ahead.
You can come with us, Navia, but if you die, that's not my fault, isn't it?
Please be careful.
Why was it even a good idea to take Navia with us in the ruins? Oh gosh. I don't want Navia to get hurt. She's been through enough.
Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Okay, the game does not... Oh, the game wants me to go. Okay. My bad. My bad. looking around carefully for any chest. I do not want to miss those Fremo gems. Oh god, Dwarf Resurrection. That means I'm gonna die.
Wait,
oh god!
wrong with this
Jesus! That actually scared me. I don't know if you saw that in my VTuber, but I literally... the breach cracked! I actually had a tiny like jump on my chair. I was like, oh god. Oh, Navia's about to die. Fuck. Save her! Don't let her die! Navia actually died, bro. This shit fucked up. And then Navia doesn't die, and she's actually from Mondstadt all along. She's actually not from Fontaine.
Demoiselle?
Huh?
Dying time.
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself?
I think she
Would you be
died, yeah.
standing here
She's
till
in
dark
heaven
if I hadn't
currently,
come
back
to
with
get you?
Malus and Silver.
Maybe she just wants
she
some
went to
time to
heaven.
herself, Malus.
Genshin players when they get 2 Prima Gems from her chest.
Was I?
Exactly.
Was I sleeping?
Actually pugging and champing.
Yes, it would appear so.
That's why I was like genuinely happy that we got 10
I must be
fates and 3
tired.
extra from the lantern, right? I'm just like, oh, holy shit.
That's quite possible.
13 fates!
However, you
Wow.
were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly
Tomorrow
forgot.
we'll be getting the last 5, right? That's gonna be pretty exciting.
It must have slipped my
Maybe
mind
I'll get
when I
I'll
dozed
get the
off.
weapon from that.
I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Maybe because you died, Navia.
Is
Well,
something the matter,
I
Demoiselle?
think it's not. It's probably
Oh,
a flashback,
no.
isn't it?
No, I'm fine. I
Or
was
just a
just
dream?
trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
Okay.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Also, let me take my mouse off Navia's face.
Navia.
My bad.
Mr. Malus, and Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've
They
been
have
great.
a silly
Thanks to
water
your help,
texture
those
over them.
bothersome merchants finally realized
So
that I
is
wasn't
it
the one
is
they
it
were
a
looking
dream
for.
of Navia
Why,
just
I wasn't
thinking
even the guarantor for that person.
she's in the water or something? Like, what's going on?
They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor Obina was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll
flowers,
become
awesome.
very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
No, I'll gladly give some.
cultivate them
I'll
yourself?
gladly accept some
Thank
free
you
flowers.
so much.
Why would you
I'll
not accept
certainly
free
take
flowers?
them. Malus, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something seems to be off here. Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here?
Everyone
Where
died,
did everyone
Navia.
go?
Everyone
We
is
must mind
fucking
the time,
dead.
Demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
I don't know. I didn't know in the first
Miss
place. How about
Navia,
that?
Here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial
My
is about to
trial?
begin.
Huh?
My
The
trial?
fuck did I do wrong?
Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Excuse me? Nothing as a criminal?
Ooh, and
Why did she have the trial?
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
Navia getting
Enter
sentenced
to
for being too
attendance are with her.
gorgeous. Yes, gorgeous
Goodness,
queen.
Everyone's finally here.
She getting looked up for only having one glove. Where's your other
Sure
glove,
are a lot
woman?
of people here
You're
to see
showing
the
too much
trial.
skin with those hands
All
of
seem to
yours.
be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree,
They're the names. The names from the dead people.
Julian.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Why are
Okay,
so
I'm
many
scared for
people
Navia's
here?
life now.
And
This is no longer
why
a
do I
silly
have
little
no
dream
recollection of this
sequence.
case? And as for the judge, huh?
There is no judge.
Where's
Okay.
Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right, but are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet
God.
realized what you've done?
What have I done? What
In
has
that
she
case,
done?
allow me to explain.
Excuse me?
As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had.
Yeah, is that a
If
bad
anyone
thing?
in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment.
Yeah, exactly. I
Aren't you
was
just
like, how is that
proving
bad?
I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable.
Oh god.
We are one big family. All of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Dude, L. This is not
Are you saying?
doing her or anything. This is just cursing
Everything you have
Navia.
said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
How wonderful that she will die together with us all. That is so awesome,
Who are
Navia.
all these people? Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
No shit, it isn't right.
Malus?
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
One up us. One
Demoiselle,
up
don't
us.
admit guilt.
One up
This
us.
trial means to keep you here forever.
Oh
I
God.
wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady.
Don't.
Mr.
don't
Joinville, you
keep
only
her
know
here.
of
Let
Navia's goodness,
Navia
but nothing
go.
of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a
Melus
free,
W.
independent
Yes,
spirit.
always.
She has never been tied down by
Hello,
anything.
Rosetti.
Indeed,
Yeah,
even the
welcome
death
to
of
this
Master
stream. Hope
Callus
you're doing
couldn't
awesome.
stop her.
We're playing
Her
through the
actions
last
cannot
Archon
serve
quest
as
today.
proof that she identifies
Genshin
herself as
Impact.
part of any group.
Hope you're doing awesome.
She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not
Guilty.
mistake her actions
You are
as
guilty,
being
Navia,
otherwise.
for being a good
Really?
person.
As an
How dare
individual,
you?
you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all.
So basically, these
It will
people are
surely
assholes.
accept her kindness.
Navia helps them
Everything is
and
measured
has
here
been
in
nice
the
for them, and
nation
now
of
they're
Hydro.
like,
And in the end, everyone
because
shall
we
meld
cannot live
together.
without you, you have to
Thus,
die with
when a
us?
unanimous
Is
opinion
that basically what
emerges,
they're saying?
That opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay.
What is communism?
We and
Our...
Navia are
we...
one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle.
Good.
And that is how
Melissa
we
and
will
Silva are
enforce
awesome.
justice.
They definitely shouldn't have died. This shit is sad. They were so cool.
It hurts.
So nice.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts.
Just party
My
with
head
them,
is
have a tea
spinning.
party with them. I
All
mean, I
can
would have
see is
loved to,
stars
but
swirling in front of me.
pretty hard now, and once since they're dead. But
Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met
Mr.
earlier.
Giverny.
Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
I know. Navia, you
Don't
were a
be
little bit
afraid.
late with your brains.
Don't
I
admit
already
guilt.
knew they were
We
dead.
will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice.
I mean, I
we
guess.
are the will of all. Don't let them escape! We shall
They're
keep
saying the
Navia
will
here
of
with
all,
us.
but they just mean the will of
Malus
them.
and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do
The
not
collective?
resist. This judgment
The
is
hive
fair
mind?
and just. Navia
God.
belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying?
No more excuses.
Oceanid?
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she
Oh,
possibly be an independent
the
individual?
primordial seawater turn them into
With
that?
these people.
Who's jealous of her?
Silver Malus
She
being
belongs
absolute
to
giga
us,
chats,
Miss
even in death.
Navia.
For real though. They are awesome.
Silence.
Oh god. Jesus. Yeah, calm down, bro.
Lance!
Silence.
Monsieur Neuvillette!
What's he
Such
doing here?
commotion is prohibited
also
in the
die?
court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
Let's go! Save her! Save
Go on now,
her!
Demoiselle.
Save her!
This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I
One
realized
last
that
joke.
this shall be
That's
our
good.
last goodbye.
Oh, she crying again. Fuck.
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Come on,
Goodbye.
Navia! It's time to go!
Farewell.
I was about to type out a thing about the primordial sea, the water, but that'd be a spoiler.
No, wait!
At least
Just a second!
there is the blessing that after this quest, no chapter ever has to
You're
watch
awake?
out with spoilers anymore about Genshin since I'm up to date. At least if we play through it
I
today.
must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were
last
still
goodbye.
alive, and
Yeah.
they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
Paimon, go give
The
Navia a
ruins
hug.
you were
Navia
exploring
needs
suffered
one.
a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water.
Yeah.
You were just about
We're
to
swimming.
be dissolved within, but I...
Mr. Nuvia. Yeah, Nuvia's fine, man.
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you.
Oh,
It was only for a
Malus and
moment,
Silver.
perhaps even a fraction of a second. But they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their
That's
intervention,
so cute.
I would not have been able to rescue
love
you
that.
before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Vache. That fucking quest. The fucking entire time. Vache, Vache. That shit was the funniest shit ever, I'm just
Perhaps
saying.
those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
Yeah, Silver and Malus.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neverlet, are you okay?
Fun.
Oh, I am quite all right.
I don't dragon,
Perhaps
don't
there's
cry.
something we could
Or else
chat
they
about?
will have rain. That's not
Why
very
do you
kind.
look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
Okay,
I merely
Paimon.
thought that we should give Navia some time to
Noviette
herself.
saves Navia's life, and Paimon is like, oh yeah, let's be mean to Noviette. That's a good idea, yeah.
Awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
I suppose so.
By the way, Sigewin sends her
Sigewin.
regards.
I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure she's
Worry,
having a fun
she's
time
doing fine
there.
down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewin would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then. So, Neverlet, you're probably quite the swimmer,
You're quite the
huh?
swimmer, ain't ya? As a flippin' dragon.
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere.
Noviette, can't you
let's
just
try something
talk,
else.
bruh?
How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate.
Yeah.
They had even transported a large quantity of supplies
That's
to
good
the
of the
area.
Fatui that they try to
Amid
help.
my astonishment,
Awesome.
I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the
Ooh,
ancient
also,
ruins
I
here.
want to say, this gem, the gem
We
that
originally
is
planned to meet up
on
with you, but we
Neviette's
thought you might
little,
still
what
be
is it,
busy with all those
necklace or
official
just collar
documents.
or something?
We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very
We
long.
can
and
probably
who
see it
would've
again
thought
once
you'd
he's
wrap
back
things
on the
up so
screen.
quickly?
But it's so pretty! Navia will be fine. I'm sure of it. Oh, okay, Neviette is just disappearing. Oh, I can't
I'm
even
sorry
go to the
have kept
character
you all
archive
waiting
currently.
like that. I'm feeling much better now.
That's good, Navia, that you're
Guess
feeling
we
better.
should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
I wouldn't mind your company, Navia. You're welcome to join.
Let's get going then.
I don't think there's any chests here.
Hey!
Right now. Emerge. Right here.
Go get him, Uruguay!
30 primitives on Twitch drops, so eating good slime. Do I have drops on? Yeah, do I have drops on? I did not even know that. I thought I had to put that on. Wait, let me check. Oh, there are drops on. Yeah, I did not even put them on, so Twitch did it on his own. Ah, that's good though. Maybe 33 Primo Gems is good though. Very nice. That's more than you get from a lot of chests. No, 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 stop it. Don't do that again, Bridge. Okay, I'm about to die. Genshin thinks I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Oh, it does fall down. Oh gosh. Why do they create such a way of... I don't like that they want me to fall down and die. I don't really like that idea. Ooh, mirror hilly turtles.
Watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
Gotcha.
We are also getting hydro sigils from this. I did not notice that. That's good.
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Busted.
Share my knowledge!
A sight to behold. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Wow. This broken as fuck tower. I mean, I guess we were in a ruin, so it's not that crazy to think that everything is broken over here. Oh god, oh, it's an elevator. Okay. I almost ran off. No chest. Is there any other cool rewards that you're gonna get from the Twitch shop, Sky? Or is it only Primo Gems? Or you're also getting a lot of different things? Because usually you have like different levels or tiers in Twitch drops, right?
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
A few books, a bit of Mora, and crystals for weapon hands. Okay. I mean, that's not too bad. It's always nice to get those for free if you only have to watch a live stream for it.
Stone
Pretty good deal, I would say.
It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin art, Paimon. What's wrong with you?
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past.
Huh?
Say what?
History
It
of
feels
the
like
future?
someone left these
What?
slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
Hmm? Show me.
There's a person kneeling here.
Ooh.
He seems so
They're
dedicated.
praying?
And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her
Religious
doing
stuff
the
I'm
same.
seeing.
She's facing this,
Are they praying for
what is
Celestia?
this? Some kind of island in the sky?
Or is it Ningguang's
And
temple thing?
Is that
Could also be,
Lady
you know.
Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
Bruh, the Hydro Archon
Is there a ring of
died.
people around her? Paimon
There are
doesn't
two
quite
types
get
of
it.
people in
Are
the world,
they
the
all in
Sniffer and the Sniffy.
The fourth image.
Indeed,
I know
Mookie.
this
Also,
one.
welcome to the stream. Hope
This
you're having lots of
exactly
time.
matches the
Welcome, welcome.
content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
So, Farina cannot die from the water? Is she the only Fontanian that doesn't die from it? And Neviet, probably. I would imagine that Neviet doesn't die from the seawater.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it. Most likely due to us missing the first slate.
Okay, so we gotta find the
I
first
am
one.
very sorry.
Easy.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I mean... Yeah, I
really
guess.
hope it doesn't mean that.
That means Navia would actually die,
Paimon
though.
feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
Maybe they're in the wrong order, you know?
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
Apologies, I had the coughs.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Could be.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these
They were
ancient stone
trolling?
slates are here at all. Judging
I
from their
think so.
contents, could this place be the
Let's
origin
fuck up
of
the
prophecy?
historians, their work in the future. We're gonna put the slates
Does
in
that mean
the
that
wrong
someone,
fucking
or
order.
some people once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
I don't know. The Archon themselves, maybe?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
I mean, yeah, I think we have to speed up a tiny bit.
Yeah,
Else we're all
we
gonna
better
fucking
get somewhere
die.
safe for now.
Except me. The Traveler has had too many moments where she could have died now that I just feel like the Traveler is immune to anything now. There's just ain't no way that the Traveler will ever die. Ooh, big chest. Nice. I did get wrecked.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
astrology for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
I look away for a few minutes and come back to this.
Just head back to
I
the
mean, it's a pretty good
Flipsonder
message,
and have a
Kuro,
rest
let's
then.
be real.
Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today.
Nivea, you're gonna
Rest well,
leave me
everyone.
too?
Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm
Good.
sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Yeah, I want to be there.
talk to her about
When
this
you're
directly?
investigating Farina, I want to be there and see what she's gonna
Paimon's getting
say.
a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets and will not give them up easily, which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
All right, we'll leave it in your hands
Words of
then.
wisdom.
You're probably the best person
Then
to
what
talk
type
to
of person are you, Mookie? Are you the sniffy or
I
the
will be
sniffer?
carefully considering my words tonight.
I am curious.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Flipsonder is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Okay, bye-bye, Navia. Wah. I think I'm unlocking a lot of achievements from this. I've been hearing the Primo Gem
We've got
sound
a
a lot
special menu
now.
prepared for you two tonight.
Paimon, Paimonster. Paimonster. I mean, Paimon would eat a lot of pies, so she could be called the Pie Monster if Cookie Monster is also called Cookie Monster.
Ooh, desserts. Nice. These are all Paimon's.
The sniffer of sniffers.
starting
Yeah,
to forget
you
what
just like the
happened
king of sniffers.
Oh, the voice.
Mona?
Is
What
that
is
what I
Mona
think
doing
it
in my
is?
quest? Huh? What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. You're from
you two.
Mondstadt.
What
Get
are
back
you
to your
doing
own
in
region.
Fontaine?
What is she doing here? I did not expect this. What a disrespect to every Fontanian character. They're just putting in Mondstadt characters now.
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've
I
got
sent her
time to
there
just
to
see
sniff.
who they'll meet on the road.
She's gonna sniff out the bad
We
people.
didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for
Oh
a
god, this is
stroll
not a good
when
time
I
for
bumped
business,
into you.
Mona. There's
Quite
just people dying over here. I
unexpectedly,
don't
if
know
I
if you
might
should have your business
Why
trip
did you
currently.
think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstadter surname?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple
Is Mona
that
embarrassed
the first
over-
step to being a
over
great
her
astrologist's
previous
pupil
last
was
name?
to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her
Okay.
wishes. To my surprise, however,
happening in chat?
Magistus is not the name of some
We are
ancient house or
sniffing,
clan.
apparently. It is sniff time.
It isn't?
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Okay.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put
Yeah,
that into
Mona
your
basically called
genealogy as
herself
well?
the Great Mona.
I reckon so. In any
That's
case,
just funny.
I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one. Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa. Cool name.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great Scholar of the Stars. Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Okay. I mean, it sounds less cool in English, I guess.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Magistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
Triple appetite Paimon.
Terrible!
Triple appetite Paimon, that's an awesome name.
Are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dornman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water.
Yeah, the water is being pretty sus, indeed.
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine
It's
to
good
be
water
this much
sips.
trouble.
Well, Mookie, if you're not from Fontaine, at least you should be fine. If you're from Fontaine, though, I don't know if you should drink that water.
Scary.
There might be something in that
What
water,
I
I'm
can
just
tell you
saying.
is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of all Tevat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world.
I see nothing wrong
Disregarding
since
it would be a
using mutated
mistake.
tentacle.
A visionary? Sounds really
Turns
powerful
into an
and all,
actual
but
sea monster
does such
from
a person
drinking
really
it. Oh yeah, this is fine.
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
Ooh. Oh, so okay, wait. That is lore right there. So the astrologist that teached Mona to do all the things she can do is in the Hexenzirkel. I don't know if that was revealed before, but this is the first time I've heard about it. Or I just forgot about it if it was told before, but that's interesting. Just the entire Hexenzirkel stuff is so cool. Like, I want to know much more about
Are
it.
you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you. Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best.
Indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry.
Making
I came
Mona
to see
feel
what all the
better about
commotion was
herself.
about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Okay, bye-bye, Mona.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
He is looking quite suspicious there in the background, yeah.
If Paimon hadn't spoken for you, it'd be you getting all the weird looks. Huh. The things Paimon does for you. That's more like it.
Time to talk to Farina, ain't it?
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Okay. Ooh, 30 Primo Gems. Time to go to Neuvillette. To see what he is asking Farina. Investigation start though. What's all this weird stuff, Paimon? Yeah, Paimon just doesn't want to get all the blame on herself, so she just says the traveler is agreeing with her. Paimon is a little crazy like that.
Finally. Is something wrong?
Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute.
They're
Please
fighting?
go see for yourself.
Oh god. Let's save Farina from the scary hands of Neuvillette.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
Bro, she mad.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us.
Farina is so mad.
It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
Bro, Neuvillette is so mad at her. Oh no, the Overwatch leaks were true?
You mean...
About the ranking system? I mean, it's
We did not
unfortunate,
arrive
but
in time to avert this
nothing too
disaster.
big.
And I will not have it happen again.
Overwatch pukes. I mean,
will
that's
say
a
this once
good
more.
reaction
You
to
must tell me
hearing
everything
Overwatch.
you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
I mean, Farina should
Seriously?
know about them, right?
You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. You don't know anything, Farina,
You
okay?
found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 feature different images that seem to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon
Every
Egeria
character is getting
kneeling
an
before
HP
a
buff and
floating
projectile
island in the
size is
sky,
increased
as
for
if
every hero.
confessing something.
Okay,
Do
so
you
the
know
game is
nothing
getting
of this
easier.
either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you
God.
really have no information
Neuvillette
regarding
is
the
really
previous
mad.
Archon?
Bro, do not
My
anger
deciphering
Neuvillette.
of the
Listen
slates
to him,
indicates that the
jeez.
Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to or apologize for a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
Uh-oh.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand.
Is it really
your
so strange that
concerns,
I'm
but
just stupid,
I'm
Neuvillette?
sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina.
It's
but
gonna
I've
be more
long
beginner
known
friendly.
your
Yeah,
various
that is
secret
how it sounds. It
investigations
just
into
sounds
certain matters.
easier. That's unfortunate that Overwatch makes that choice, but I guess it's only logical
are several
because,
indications
let's be
that you have been
real, it has
investigating
started
the
to become
prophecy on
more
the
like
sly.
beginner and
This is
new
not strange
player
in
focused
itself,
since Overwatch 2
considering
came
that you
along.
are the
So
Hydro Archon.
it's not too
But
crazy
it
in my
is
opinion.
strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following
I have
your
anything to tell you
inquiries.
right now.
You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to
Farina's
be.
being a little bit
nor are
too
you a
secretive in
fool.
my opinion. A
And
little
yet,
sus.
Your behavior is very inconsistent.
A very sus behavior, yeah.
So you've
Her
been
laugh
watching
is
me all
so
this
good.
time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
You.
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me, you're Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine.
Okay, if you say so.
That's
if you
all
think
I
it's
have
gonna
to
be
say.
fun for you,
We
then
do not discuss this matter
I'll
again.
leave you alone, but it doesn't really look like you. It's all fine.
The opera's about to start. Toodles!
Toodles! No.
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. Huh. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
I have been outside for a tiny bit,
You
yeah.
noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great
Toodles!
panic. Though I
Yeah,
cannot
Farina
discern
was
the
like,
reason.
I'm out of here, bro.
Our discussion
Toodles.
reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
She probably just doesn't want to tell you the truth.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
Don't put the Hydro Archon in the trial, man. Oh god.
And she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first hint?
Because she likes you? I don't know if Farina likes
We will need to
Nuvia in that
consider
type
this
of
thoroughly,
way.
join forces with various
I
parties,
doubt it.
and then do what we can.
My god, he's so acoustic.
If at all possible, I
Yeah,
would prefer to
Nuvia does
recuse
come
myself
across
from
as
this affair,
being
but
a little bit,
we
like,
must prevent the prophecy from coming to
lacking
pass.
emotional and social skills,
This
yeah.
may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this.
Okay.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
We gonna call probably Mona. This is where the good part begins? What do you mean? All the other parts were also
That's
good. What do you
everyone,
mean?
huh? Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster,
Jeanette!
so it's presently
Hello.
devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you are drinking tea like it's the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what families should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
I mean, true, yeah.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Me?
I mean, he's so shy.
I don't think I
He's
can.
super shy. Leave him alone.
Then
Let him
how about
be.
you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then,
Drinking tea and not
guess we're
sniffing it.
lucky
Such
we've got a
blasphemy.
local like me to organize things.
I mean, they're probably
Wonderful,
sniffing it while
the
drinking
spotlight
it.
at last.
And unless they are
I guess I'll be
actively
facilitating things
trying to
from here.
close their nostrils of not sniff
That
so
was
they
a little
can't sniff
long-winded,
it.
don't you think?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase.
All the boys
our
are
friend
together.
here, the
Look at
traveler,
them.
has
We
brought
are
us
missing
together to
Risley though.
discuss
Where's
something.
Risley at? Does Risley just not want to
As
be
for
here?
what that is, well,
We literally
let's
have
start by
tea.
saying that
This
we'll
should
be
be a
pooling
good
our
enough
efforts
reason
together
for
to
Risley
create
to
a
come
series of
and show up.
traps.
Just for the tea.
Oh, how intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Clap, 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 clap.
Huh? Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
Ooh, Novia is her boss.
He
Okay.
is glad that you consider him your boss.
Aw,
Do go on.
that is so cute. I love that. That is a smile moment.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
No.
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals. but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today,
King Remus.
Fontaine's monster population is already thinned
Another
greatly,
name that I should probably
so the hunters
remember
are
for
blended
lore
back into
reasons.
society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake. A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey. So, if we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me, I would prefer something
I don't know.
basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes, and I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm
Intelligence?
quite the multitasker if
Bro,
I do
that's
say so
smart.
myself.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach.
I mean, that's a good strategy as well.
That's
Van
the
Emmenet.
kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind. I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
Oh?
I did.
Did Chlorians?
And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, Monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why is that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So, are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
That sounds interesting. Corinne's hunting metaphor was just a metaphor. You will not call this a hunt between, because that is not what you should do at present, nor has the relationship between you and Farina reached such a dire stage. What you need is simply the secret she is keeping. Attempting to take her secret is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters, as foretold in the prophecy. There's neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That is what you will need. Okay. Interesting. Oh god, I fell in the water. Sorry, I have to go. Have a good rest of the stream, everyone. Yeah, of course. Have a good time. Good old bye-bye.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening.
Yeah, a lot of things happening in
Paimon
Primal.
didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well, Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised. Well... It's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great.
What does
After
Paimon
all,
have
you're
experience
the most
with,
reliable
honestly?
person in the world, aren't you?
Paimon has experience complaining and eating food. That is what she has experience with.
Then what's that? Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea.
Oh god.
I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Oh god.
Have you forgotten
The tea
me
is
already?
speaking! Kill it now!
You are familiar.
The fucking tea is speaking! No!
The voice from the sky, I fear that description is wrong. Though, not completely wrong.
Being annoying.
You're feeling lost now. Just
I don't
as
feel
you
Paimon
were
is that
feeling
annoying.
previously.
Paimon
I
is
sensed
there.
that confusion and thus came
To
to
speak
you.
her mind.
Guiding people is an irresistible hobby of mine, after all.
Who are you and what do you want?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim. The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesized will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
I believe you have witnessed a failed attempt with your own eyes. Can everything in Tevat so easily be changed?
I don't know.
Ah, so you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important
I
and
don't
stuff,
really
but
know what she's saying as
it
well,
also sounds
Paimon, don't
kinda
worry.
scary.
You're not the only one here. Ooh. She drank herself?
I believe that you
Or what?
understand, right? Some
So
things
she just
are
took like an
insignificant,
invisibility potion or
but
what's going
others
on?
you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice.
What are they yapping? I have no
gone.
clue. They're just saying things to say things. The unexpected news. Okay, when you wake up, someone seems to be outside.
What? Paimon hears someone talking. Alright, coming! Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've
Hello,
walked in on some
Mona.
lively banter.
Mona!
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Not all Fontanians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Did she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes! It was Charlotte. You remember her, right?
It's always
Daredevil
Charlotte, isn't
journalist.
it? Charlotte is
I'm in
just
full support of her
breaching
view.
everyone's
Prophecies
privacy,
are very
always
important,
getting into everyone's
How can
lives.
people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but
We heard her. We already talked to her, Mona. Yeah, the mysterious tea.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen
Pretty
Circle
bold.
members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... Well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group.
They do just sound very scary,
really
yeah.
stay
But
in
I want to
shape
know
live
more
so
about them.
long.
Their
Most
abilities
definitely.
alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
We know
Yes,
Paimon.
she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so...
Yeah, that was pretty... She was just saying things to say things, but
Perhaps
I
it is
couldn't really
something that you
understand what
cannot
she was
know
saying,
right
most
now.
definitely. I don't know. What was the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two alright?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see.
Yeah, it does
I feel that
like
same
that.
sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for and believe in miracles. Astrology is eternal and
He
rational.
believes in miracles.
But fate may not
Is she
be.
a child?
It is cruel.
Believing in
But
miracles?
it can also be beautiful.
Mona.
Perhaps that's what N was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone.
Okay,
I did
mean,
originally
that's
think
good,
of steering
because
clear
that would
of all
mean
this,
that
but
the
I
prophecy
couldn't.
could
Even if this is all
still be
futile, I
held
still
to
wish to help
pause or to
everyone.
stop.
If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff...
The moment I start
I
yapping
need to
about
get
these
going.
damn stars.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe
Also,
that
I've
you'll
noticed
help those
something.
who are
You know,
struggling
Mona
in
has
the same
had
way
the
I
China treatment with
I
her
suppose
outfit,
that might be
right?
why we
That
always
it's not
seem
that
to meet
fluid
by
anymore.
coincidence.
Does it always shows up like this in the stories because of that? Or does she
feels
still
kinda moved
wear
by
her
what Mona
normal
said,
outfit as well in
but
story quests?
also kinda sad, too. Hey, Traveler.
Kinda curious
Paimon
about
suddenly
that.
feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go. Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
Ooh. I do want to say that I will probably not finish the quest today because I have some things to attend to as well. So I think I will do one more dialogue and then we'll do a few pulls and then end it off because I don't think I'll be able to get through it all today.
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper.
Oh, I'm famous!
What's going on?
Finally, after all this time, I'm famous.
The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy. But that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that. Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report.
Oh.
A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler
Why the
once
Sag
visited the
guy?
underwater
What's
fortress.
going on? Why you
So
sad?
while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades. Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail.
So Charlotte is putting out lies about us?
Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her. She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead? Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
Not finishing it? I mean, you kind of lied to me. You kind of said that it would not be that long. But we're almost 2 hours in, isn't it? So I doubt that we are very close to the end currently. I think there's gonna be a lot more, so I think it might be better if we use that for a different time.
Should we go in and get something to
Just in
eat?
case. Oh. Where did I just walk into? Oh god.
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition only 16 slices a day cake!
16 slices a day
It
cake.
was so delicious the last time we tried it! Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. I'm sure it'll be great!
Let's go.
One slice of cake, please.
Oh god. Don't touch my cake.
Someone showed up after all! Oh, wait, you're the one
I forgot to have a lot of it. Is this still the Archon quest? Yes, it is.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me,
Because
I love
if
the
we
cake
would
and
have
coffee
accidentally
here.
walked into a
Do
world
you
quest
come here
guy,
often?
there would not be any voice acting.
Usually every day.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
But why would it close?
Well, Paimon doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow.
Oh god.
You know, like in the prophecy.
Paimon, why are you
Oh, the
saying that shit to the
prophecy.
magazine?
To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No.
Also,
still, even if there'd be no more cake
Magazines, do
tomorrow,
they
that
count
wouldn't
as
keep me from
well
having some
with the
today.
prophecy? Like,
No, it's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to
like
eat
if
tomorrow,
the water
but
would
if you
rise
can do
with
so
the
today, then
magazines
you should
altering
carry
to
on.
water as well,
That's what
or is it
people
only the
call living,
people?
you know.
I'm sus about that.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could
For
I have
request
2
you.
more
Yeah, that's
slices of
true.
cake to go?
I don't know, after
These
this
2
dialogue we can
slices are
check.
for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, you know,
This is what you call being sad?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans.
Well, that's kind
She
of
said
Sijuin that
humans
she's
are
doing
creatures
that.
that are saddened easily. Yes, and
Ooh,
you can
also,
only
I'm seeing
lift
a
their
very
spirits
fancy
by
dog
feeding
over
them
there. Look at
delicious
that.
food. So please
The
try
dog
the
is wearing
cakes
a
here.
silly outfit.
I've got something else
That's
to
so
do,
funny.
so I'll be going now.
I love
You
it.
two try to stay in a good mood after eating,
Paimons
all right?
gaslighting because she wants a
Bye.
cake. I mean, kind of understandable. I would probably gaslight someone too if I could get a piece of cake
And there she
from
goes.
it.
All right, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
I think so too, Paimon. Share a glance with Paimon and snarf down the cake.
It's more delicious than last time, and the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
I think I will keep it at that and we will continue next time, because I feel like if we continue too far now in, we'll get too far in the story and then it will be really upsetting to quit playing. So we'll just claim the rewards we've gotten from the quests and do a few pulls. I think we would be able to do at least one. Oh, also check if we were still in the quest. Yeah, we were still in the Archon quest. So we didn't accidentally walk into a story quest or anything. So we can do 2 pulls total. Ah. Elithic Spear. No, you're so close. I mean, then we will just do that next time. My phone for my feature model tracking is almost empty as well. My phone's like 11%, so if my phone dies, I can't do the VTubing anymore as well, so... God, how many do I have? Okay. So, also about the weapon, the pity is built pretty high now, so we should be very close to the 5-star weapon as well. So +2, so it's 55, 56, 57, 58, 59? 59 pity? Or 58? Oh, 58, isn't it? For the weapon. So that's good as well. So we should be pretty close to getting that eventually. I'll probably be able to get it tomorrow, or I at least will be getting a weapon tomorrow due to the 5 free intertwined fates, but that will probably... I don't know if it'll be the weapon. I just hope so. Anyways. Thank you all for being here today. I had a really great time. Playing Genshin is always a bunch of fun. And it's very, very cool to hear that we're close to the end of the Archon quest. It's unfortunate that I wasn't able to finish it today, but I'm sure I will be able to finish it off somewhere next week. I don't know when I'll be streaming next week. I kind of have to check because I have a lot of, unfortunately, a very busy schedule due to the amount of commissions currently and some net dream stuff. So yeah, I will keep you all updated. I'll probably post a schedule Sunday evening or on Monday. So yeah, make sure to take a look at that, and thank you all so much for being here. It was very interesting to see all the characters interact together today on the Archon quest. Very fun. So yeah, I hope the end will be awesome, and yeah, I hope you'll be there to see it. Thank you all so much for being here today, and I cannot wait to see you all again next week. I hope everyone that celebrates Chinese New Year as well has an awesome weekend. I hope you eat lots of tasty food and celebrate the New Year's. So yeah, thank you all for being here today, and I'll see you guys all again next week. Bye bye!